Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for May 16th through 22nd, 2022. If you're new to my channel, very warm hello, welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Let's get into your reading and see what we've got. Of course, we do start out your week bang smack in the middle of full moon in Scorpio, total lunar eclipse energy. This is big, this is powerful. You might not be sleeping so well. You might be feeling a little bit kind of off balance, off center. You may also be kind of a little bit unsettled. So try and ground your energy a little bit, okay? Connect with nature, any kind of bodies of water, even your own bathtub. All right, anything like that. Crystals may help as well. Also, as some meditation may help you. Pay attention to your dreams and especially your intuition. You may be getting some epiphany moments. You may be getting some clarity about something there, but you may also be getting the feeling that you want to shake things up a little bit as well. All right, so I do have moon readings that are posted for you. I'll give you the link in the description box, and you can find out a little bit more about that kind of energy if that's what you want. So we have making a difference here. My inner light shines far and wide. You might be thinking, you might be considering helping somebody in the week ahead here. Perhaps you're thinking about giving back to your community in some way. Maybe you're just lending someone a little bit of assistance in some way here. But this is in some way you are making a difference in someone else's life. Now, this could certainly be a little bit of an epiphany for you, especially with that eclipse energy. Okay, it really does set the tone for about the next 6 months. It's a very powerful energy. It's a little bit of a wild card whenever we get this. So, you might be thinking of a different career path, right? Maybe you're looking for something that's a little bit more meaningful. A lot of people are really thinking about making some changes in their lives right now. So, but whatever that is for you, you have a lot to offer. You have some gifts there that you can help others, okay? Or that you can maybe even just, maybe you're feeling like you're going to give back to your community in some way there, okay? So, but this is also reminding you here from Spirit, especially if you are feeling a little bit low, a little bit down in the dumps with this moon, with this eclipse. We also have Mercury in retrograde as well, so yay, right? We've got all these things happening, so a lot of people are feeling kind of weird. But if you're kind of feeling a little bit negative about yourself or something, or kind of wondering, why am I here? Spirit wants to remind you that no matter how big or how small, you make a difference in some way in other people's lives and you matter. Okay. And, the world would not be the same place if you had not blessed your presence with it. Okay, so we always quite forget that sometimes. All right, we also have letting go. Aha, here we go. Okay, I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. All right, it's time to let something go. Your worries, your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, perhaps some old belief systems, some old stories here. And that big theme with that moon, right, is about letting go. It's about healing. It's about clearing out some old energy so that you can move forward. You can be in the flow of the universe and things get a little bit easier when you're in that energy. On a more daily, weekly level with the letting go, there may be something that, some sort of issue that you run into in the week ahead, and perhaps your way past it is to rise above it or to take the high road on something there, right? Something that you need to let go of. Perhaps something, maybe you're making a little bit of a change here, Virgo. Perhaps there's, something happens, a conversation or something, and normally you'd be up for a healthy debate or, you'd be ready to hash something out. But this time, maybe you're just kind of like, you know what? Not going to get involved. I'm just going to carry on with my day. Okay, so there may be something there that you do need to just kind of agree to disagree, let bygones be bygones, okay, or maybe just sidestep a situation there as well. All right, but this is certainly about being in the flow of the universe and in the flow of your own energy this week, okay, just kind of a little bit of free flowing energy there. So let's see what else we have. We've got the Two of Cups coming in there, very nice. The Ace of Cups, even better. And the Seven of Swords. All right, so the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. There could certainly be something here in regards to love or connection. The bottom of the deck here, we do have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is an energy of expansion and growth. It's about seizing the moment, seizing an opportunity, and you're ready to take the next step forward, to follow your goals and your dreams. What are you planning on? What plans are you putting together this week? Okay, this can certainly represent something that is coming to fruition for you. Okay, something that you've wanted, something that you've been hoping for, and here it is. It's coming in for you, right? This is the Three of Wands is an energy of growth. All right, of moving forward, expansion. Your blocks forward are clear when we get that Three of Wands. Okay, so when this is the underlying energy, underlying influence, so we do have a little bit of an issue here with the Seven of Swords. Okay, but I think here that you clear out that energy, you sort out something. Okay, clear up a misunderstanding. Eek. Okay, with the Seven of Swords, and this way you can move forward and not let anything stand in your path. But the Two of Cups here, you could certainly be, you could certainly have some partnerships come in here for you. You may have an offer. I'm going to pull up this Ace of Cups here as well at the same time. You may have some sort of leveling up experience here in your world. Okay, perhaps you're just reconnecting with somebody. The eclipse and also retrograde can sometimes bring things back from the past, right? Maybe a second chance at something. Maybe you bump into an old friend. Okay, anything like that. But it still brings in surprises as well, something unexpected. So you may bump into a friend and you're like, oh my goodness, this is great. Okay, or maybe you have a second chance at love. I don't know why I'm getting second chance here, other than the retrograde and the eclipse energy here, but someone may have a second chance at something you didn't quite expect. But I think others here, I think you've got a leveling up, okay, or you're just forming a deeper bond, a deeper connection with somebody here, okay. The Cups energy can certainly represent love. Okay, so maybe you have a little bit of love and romance in the beginning of your week here. Okay, or you might be thinking about what it is that you want out of relationships and partnerships in your world. But the aces do represent something new coming in here. So this can be an element of healing. Of the Two of Cups here is where you can certainly be meeting your higher self, getting things in alignment, getting things back in balance. Okay, and then you have some peaceful energy there with that Ace of Cups, bringing in some healing, getting yourself back on track, okay, and kind of very moving forward in a very positive way. The aces do bring about a little bit of luck to your situation. So if you have some new projects, new creative endeavors, the Two of Cups, perhaps you're partnering up with somebody who's on the same page as you. Okay, you're kind of a very symbiotic kind of partnership there. This can be something in your workplace. It can be a friend. It can be a romantic interest. Okay, any of those things. And perhaps you are just partnering up with somebody there and you're creating something new. It can certainly be that romance blossoming in your life, but it can also be projects or endeavors, or maybe just the going out and having a good time. Okay, but that Two of Cups really is things coming together in balance and harmony in a very positive, very peaceful, and very calm kind of way. And again, maybe you're forming a deeper bond or connection with somebody, because with this Ace of Cups here, it can certainly represent, a leveling up. The aces are either new or improved situations here for you. So a new emotional connection, improved emotional connections here, but this also does bring in a peaceful energy of having a fresh start. So perhaps there is something here with that letting go energy. Once you do give yourself permission to let any kind of any old ways of thinking, old stories, old energy go, okay, then you're back on track here and you're much more in the flow of the universe in a very positive way. But I also think here that some of you have some really good news coming in, okay, and something that puts a smile on your face, very, very clear and simple, but maybe a leveling up there in your spiritual self also. But we do have the Seven of Swords, so you may be doing a little bit of deep thinking here. The Seven of Swords can quite often represent figuring things out. What do I want? What do I not want? What do I need to let go? What am I trying to keep here? So you can sometimes have a little bit of, and this energy of being honest with yourself. Okay, and sometimes, the Seven of Swords, yes, can certainly represent lies, deceit, and betrayal, but quite often it's the stories that we tell ourselves. Are you being honest and truthful with yourself? Okay, is there something that's been holding you back? Are you, trying to think positively, but then you sometimes think negatively? So when we have this Seven of Swords here, this person here in this card is holding all of those swords that they want to keep, and they're leaving some behind. So you could possibly be developing some sort of strategy there as well. Okay, and this can represent kind of your thought processes, right? We're going to keep these thought processes over here, we're going to keep these thoughts, we're going to keep this strategy, but we need to let this go and leave this behind. All right, the Seven of Swords can represent leaving something behind there as well, because there's something that's not picked up right there. So you may just be getting really honest with yourself about what you want, where you want to go. You're making some decisions. Okay, but you might also be trying to figure out if someone around you is being honest with you as well. And again, sometimes we do have something really positive that's blossoming in our world, and then the doubts creep in, right? That Seven of Swords energy. It's like, I don't know, can I really trust this? Okay, because that Seven of Swords, maybe there's something that you don't quite trust in your world, okay? But it can be misunderstandings, especially with the Mercury retrograde energy, okay? So, there may be that miscommunication, okay? Maybe you think that someone's being a little bit underhanded with you, okay? And, but it may not necessarily be that way. So I think your intuition here is certainly going to guide you. Probably more so than ever. It's probably going to be a little bit more apparent to you than ever before, right? So very much your sense is heightened there. So I think that, if you think that if your intuition is telling you there's something not quite right, Seven of Swords, then perhaps that's something to follow up on. But again, it's like, well, I don't know where this doubt's coming from. So it just may be something creeping in there for you. But the Seven of Swords can also be about being honest with yourself, right? Because sometimes we find ourselves in those situations where we have to put on a false face. We have to pretend to be something that we're not. Okay, and it feels a little bit dishonest. So it feels here that you might actually be making some decisions to leave something behind where you don't get to be your best self, or you have to put on that false mask, that false face, and you're maybe making some decisions to do something that's a little bit more in alignment with who you are, in alignment with your values and goals, something where you can let your light shine. Your advice from Spirit here, the Hanged Man: be patient, take a step back, surrender. There may be something that you need to let go of here. All right. And sometimes we have preconceived ideas. All right. And, we do need to let those go. We need to let go of the old energy. So, there may be something here that's been holding you back, okay, or some old worries and doubts and fears that come back in, right? Imagine if you've been in a relationship before where someone has deceived you, all right, and that energy lingers. Betrayal is a really hard one to get over. And now let's say you're meeting someone new or something, or you're partnering up with someone new. It can be business as well. It doesn't have to be a personal relationship, okay? And it can sometimes be hard to trust again. So Spirit says here with the Hanged Man, there may be something here that you do need to let go of, okay? See the big picture a little bit, okay? See the truth of a matter even as well. But patience may be required here in your week forward as well. The Hanged Man does bring in a little bit of a pause in the action, okay? A little bit of a patient energy may be required for you there. But the Hanged Man is a reminder to see things from all perspectives, to see the big picture. When we do look at things from other people's perspective, or we do see someone else's point of view, or we take a step back and we look at things differently, that's quite often when we see the truth. It's quite often when we find the answers that we're looking for, and things come to light a little bit easier for us. That's when we get that aha moment. So the Seven of Swords energy here, if there's something there that doesn't feel quite right, or there's something there that's lingering, then, that advice from Spirit here is take a step back for a minute, because not everything may be as it seems, okay? You might be thinking that something is really negative, but there might be something else to it, Okay, so you may be discovering a little bit more information to help you move past. Your blessings headed your way, the Death card. The Death card represents change and transformation. It represents the shedding of the old to make way for the new. This does represent cutting off, with this scythe here, cutting off old energies, worries, doubts, old ways of thinking, old patterns, habits, behaviors, you name it. Okay, cutting out something from the old and bringing in something new. Now, the Death card, first and foremost, is personal and spiritual transformation. And here's your Two of Cups and your Ace of Cups right here. So you could certainly be experiencing some personal growth or some spiritual growth in the week ahead. Okay, and you know, this Death card here, right? What are you worried about, or what old energy may be there, right? This may be what you're cutting away. All right, but you may also just be looking at things a little bit differently. The Death card does represent change. Okay, so perhaps there are some changes in the wind. Maybe you're changing how you deal with certain situations in your world, or the Seven of Swords energy. If you are in a situation where you can't trust people around you, okay, here you are thinking about the new, and you've got new doors, new opportunities opening up for you, and you might be willing to let go of something that isn't really doing it for you. So certainly some change and transformation is in the wind for you on some level in this week ahead. It can simply just be a change of plans as well. All right, but your overall outcome, the Six of Pentacles. Ooh la la, we like the Six of Pentacles. This is where things come back into balance and harmony. Surprises sometimes come in with the Six of Pentacles. Perhaps you have some sort of gift or a bonus, a gift of knowledge, a gift of money, something coming in here that marks a little bit of an improvement coming in for you with this Six of Pentacles. So it is a card of charity. So perhaps you're getting a gift of some kind in your week ahead. And you know, these Ace of Cups here can represent a gift of something, a gift of love, a gift of romance, a gift of, you know, inspiration, okay, or maybe some knowledge or something that comes in from a person there. Okay, something here that you maybe don't quite expect. Sometimes that Six of Pentacles shows up as a bit of a surprise, but it is an improvement though coming in. Now the Six of Pentacles also has to do with the law of giving and receiving. Okay, so all of the good that you put out in the world flows back to you multiplied. So just with the making a difference energy here, perhaps there's something here with the Six of Pentacles, especially with this being a card of charity, where either somebody is helping you out or you are helping someone else out in some way. And it's quite often just when it's necessary, right in the kind of the nick of time, so to speak. So you could certainly be giving someone a helping hand, all right, but maybe you are welcoming someone else's support in some way there as well. Whatever it is, it's a positive energy that comes in with that Six of Pentacles. Balance is restored, okay, and there's an energy of fairness and equality that comes with that as well. So I think there's something very positive that's in here for you, okay, and I think that you are finding some answers that you need, okay, or you're just maybe feeling really good about your situation, okay. So we like to leave you there on a high note, as that is for you. So I hope there was something here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week ahead, and I will see you next time. Bye.